Hey, it's the Midnight Raven on today's day 21 of the 31 Days of Negativity channel. Yes, I am still ill, but we are continuing to do day 21. And today we are looking at men's dating profiles. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am the Midnight Raven, and today's negativity is men's dating profiles. So, if you're not new to my channel, you will know I have been single for about 4 years, and I have recently started bridging out into the dating world. And let me tell you, it is a minefield. Not gonna lie. So, I want to talk about the pros and cons of men's dating profiles. Let's start with the negative because this is a negativity. Things about their profile pictures. Let's do the profile pictures first. The profile pictures themselves are what sells you genuinely to a person. It's the first thing they see when they scroll. So you need to make an impact. What you don't need to do is have pictures with your exes, which I've seen a lot of. You've got like some random girl in there. Is she your sister? Is she your mother? Don't put them in the photo. Vain selfies. These people that are like doing all the duck faces and the lighting's perfect and everything. It's too staged. Sorry. Next, random pics. No pics of you, just random pics of like a sunset or something. People can't even tell what you look like. They're not going to message you. Group pics annoy the arse off me because guaranteed the guy you fancy in the group pic isn't the guy in the profile picture. It's not going to be him. Guaranteed. Distant, blurry photos. The ones you take at the beach where they're standing by the water, you cannot see them, it's not in focus. Take better pictures, okay? Filter pictures. Most men don't use filters, more women do, but I have seen men with filtered pictures. You can tell there's no way their skin is just that crisp. Non-human pictures. You may have the world's cutest puppy, but that is not going to help me tell you if I like you or not. It's just not. And going off the pictures, the actual profile themselves, one thing that annoys me is no bio. When it says description and you're meant to describe yourself and like sell yourself, they put nothing. Nothing at all. Now, I know you're a man of mystery. You're like 007 James Bond. Put something. Anything would be better than nothing. Now, I've had a lot of issues recently with the dating world, with men putting certain things in their profile, and then when you start talking to them, they're slightly different. One example being, spoken to a guy, messaged him, he came up in the dating part of the app. When you spoke to him, he was like, nah, I'm not really looking at anything for like committal. I'm not looking at anything for long term, just something for the now. And I'm like, why have you got relationship and none of that in your profile? It didn't have casual, it didn't have friendship, it had relationship and only relationship. See, they're the men you want to watch out for because they're the men that'll then have you for one night stands and then go, oh, I'm not really feeling it. Or you get the ones that are on the opposite side where it had come up in friendship and what they were actually were looking for was a relationship. And they were like, no, I'm not after friendship. I was actually looking for somebody. But if that's all you want, friendship is fine. And you're like, no, I'm on here to get a relationship. And they're like, well, so am I. And I'm like, well, why are you in the friendship one? Profiles need to be looked at a bit more by men. They need to be a bit more strategic. They need to put a bit more effort into them. They need to make sure they're filling in the right things. Because if not, it's just kind of misleading. That if you come up in the relationship part and that's not what you want, then write it in your bio so that people can read it. Or if you're only looking for friendship, make sure you come up in the friendship. Don't put casual relationship, possible short term. If that's only what you're after, then make sure that's what you're after. It's not fair on women. And I know women did the same thing to men, but fair is fair. My experience with men, which is what I'm after, has been just awful. Awful. If you only want short term casual fling, put that in your bio. Make sure it comes up, not just in the section you're in, but make sure it's in your bio. If you want an actual relationship with somebody, make sure you put in your bio and it comes up as a relationship. It can be really confusing to a woman If you come up in the relationship one and you mention about wanting to date somebody and that, and you just really want casual or hookups and stuff, make sure that's the first thing you put out there, because that's the first thing I ask when I message somebody. I go, hi, how are you, how's your day? And then when they reply, I say, what are you looking for? If they say, oh, I'm just looking for something casual, you know, instantly you could just get that out the way with, and then if they're not for you, you could just move on. But let me know what you think of men's dating profiles. They never seem to give the right answers to the questions, and then when you talk to them, they have an entire 180. Not gonna lie, been on a recent date. The guy said he was looking for a relationship and that. We went on a date. Messaging him after that, he's like, I'm not really looking to commit right now. I'm more looking for something casual. It's like, well, why put relationship in your bio on that? And then suddenly it's all casual. Which is it? It's one or the other, okay? You can't have it both, all right? Women need to know where they stand. You can't just like go up and down constantly and constantly change your mind. It's not fair on women. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know down below your dating pitfalls when it comes to men's dating profiles. Mine is just be honest. Write in your profile, be honest from the start. No sugarcoating, no hoodwinking. If you want to just hook up, just write it in your chat, okay? Just write it in there, big letters. Let a woman know, okay? So this is day 21 of the 31 Days of Negativity channel. Let me know about your dating pitfalls when it comes to men's profiles. I'm sure it's exactly the same for the women, not knowing myself, but I can only assume that there are women that are misleading as well as men. And I will see you tomorrow for 31 Days of Negativity, day 22. Bye, guys.